Hello everybody, this is Christina with Tatter Rose Studios, and this is a little late, but I'm finally able to do a video on the rest of the progress on my July life what do you call it? Smashbook journal. And as you can see, this is the July book, and I made it red for 4th of July, and I got this large 2-inch ribbon of stripes and I layered it here. I added a rubber band, and then I stapled some flowers on it and added a button. So I've already showed you guys the first half of this book, so I will not go through all that again. So quickly, I'm not gonna explain too much because you've already seen this one in the other video. I don't know what that is, but okay. Alright, really quick, we saw all this already. The only thing I don't like about these Smash books is that the binding is really small and they get really snug. I believe this is the last full page that I ended on my last video. This is titled Where We Live, and these most of them is postcards on different parts of Seattle. And so we have the postcard of the cityscape. We have a postcard that talks about the history of the Space Needle. I have a Seattle Mariners patch here that I've had forever and finally used it. I cut out this Seattle word from a magazine, and same with the football. And then I have a postcard here of Pike Place Market. On the back, I have a Starbucks sleeve here. I have a cutout of the Seahawks helmet, and for the Washington Huskies. Go Huskies! And I added another clear page here. This is some tickets to, it's a tour around Seattle, and it's called Ride the Duck. And I think they have one in Boston too, but this one is the one here in Seattle, and it's a tour that goes on throughout the city and also in the water. That's why it's called the Duck, because it floats in the water. And then here's another postcard of Boeing, because we have Boeing Field here. This is one of the die cuts or stamps that I colored from CC Designs. And then here is a postcard of Mount Rainier. On this side, we have a postcard of Safeco Field for the Mariners. And then I put the city of Linwood, that's where we live, and which is about 20 minutes north of Seattle. And then I have Emerald City and a little image of Dorothy here because they call Seattle Emerald City. Next I have I think I showed you guys some of these pages, but they didn't have the pictures on them yet. This is for my brother-in-law. He is turned 21, and he is a special young man. He still, acts like a child, but he has a disorder. So he is just the most hilarious little man that you ever met. So this is his birthday party. He had an Elmo birthday party. This is another page that I had introduced in my last video but didn't have any pictures for it. This is an old picture of my grandmother. We call her Nonna because that's how you say grandmother in Italian. And I just got some checkered paper to represent some like a tablecloth from like a restaurant, Italian restaurant. This is another picture of my Nonna and my mother on her wedding day. And then I just have that underneath. This page was represented for a family recipe that my Nonna taught to my mother, and then she taught me. So I have this little clear 4x6 pocket page, and I stamped out a recipe card and placed it in there with my grandmother's recipe. And then I have these cute stickers. One says Italy, and then I have these little tomatoes representing a little tomato garden, because my grandmother still to this day has a garden with fruits and vegetables in it. And so this is just another CC Designs stamp that I colored where she's picking tomatoes. And then on the back I have a picture of of my meal that I had completed, some journaling here. These are the ingredients and tools that I used, and this is just me in the kitchen cooking. This one you guys also saw that did not have pictures yet, for our lazy day, and another CC Designs picture that I colored, some journaling, and it's labeled Our Lazy Day. Here's my daughter laying on the floor playing and watching a movie. This is my other daughter taking a nap, and then this was what I was doing. I was just coloring my little CC Design pictures. The next day we took a walk in our neighborhood, and these are just some pictures of us looking at all the flowers that people are growing in their front yard gardens. So this is just a picture of my kids sitting on a little stone walkway, or stone, not a fence, but hedge. Well, you see in the picture. And then here's another picture of my girls smelling the flowers. These are just some of the flowers we saw on our walk. This is my daughter. I love taking those little candid photos of when they're not looking. So that's just her walking. On this side is a picture, I love this picture, of my two girls walking down the sidewalk and holding hands. And then I also took a picture of my girls painting again. They love painting. And then I have my youngest daughter's painted hand there, and my oldest daughter, her painted hand there. This is the next day, and we took a trip to the library. Here's my daughter on the computer. Here's my daughter, my youngest daughter, playing with the puzzles. And then here she is again playing with the puppet theater. And these are all, these two are from, they're the Gorgeous Girls stamps. And I added some of the glossy accents to the polka dots on these, and to the stripes, and to some of the books for extra dimension. This is another page. This was Friday the 13th, and I put Storm Watch, and we had thunder and lightning that day. No rain, just thunder and lightning. And this is another Gorgeous Girl that I printed out and colored, and I put glossy accents all over her raincoat and her boots to give it that shiny, glossy plastic, you know, that raincoat kind of material. And then I have some glossy accent raindrops on her umbrella. I love that one. This is the next day. This is where I kind of moved some of my furniture around in my studio. So you just kind of have a little visual there. And then you have a little visual down here of my desk area. Kind of messy, but that was that. And then I just cut out from a magazine, Studio, and my for there. This paper that I have in the background I thought was really cool. It's from it's a recycled Prima packaging. Down here I just have this some swatches and one of my business cards and a fleur-de-lis little shimmery thing. And then I found this little image on Google and colored it and put some glitter on it. I don't know what that one's from. Next day was game night, and there's the three of us playing board game, and then there's just me and my oldest daughter taking some fun photos. Here's another CC Designs girl. This one I didn't color. My daughter colored that one. And then this is one of the Smash Pockets. And then in here is just some more photos of us playing the games that we played. And some of the silly pictures. So that's that. Next page, I treated my daughter that evening to a movie, and we went to see Brave. So they're kind of dark because they're in the theater before the show, and my cell phone doesn't take very good pictures, so I didn't get good lighting, but I got pictures anyway. And then this is just the receipt where we went to buy our candy before the movie. And this is the receipt for the movie. And then there's the candy that we had. Here's our movie tickets. Here's some Tim Holtz ribbon here. And then I printed this image on the computer of Meridia from the movie Brave. The next day I did some updating work on my website about my Smash Book Club. So this is just some of the pages, the screens on my website. And this is another image I colored from the Greeting Farm. Love that one. This is a day we went to the park. And this is a really cool park because they also have an animal farm there as well. So we got to do two awesome things in one day. So this is just some pictures from the animal farm. Here's my oldest. She's petting the goats. Oops. And my youngest petting a goat. This is just a couple pictures from the park. And I added this vellum piece as an extra page, and then I cut it with my my edge cutter. I don't know if you can see it very well, but because it's kind of covered a little bit. Maybe you can see it better on this side. I don't know, just a little bit. But this is just some more pictures from the park. And then back here, more pictures from the farm. Here they are looking at the horses, looking at the piggies, and then petting another goat. And that's just some journaling. Next day, we were just staying home, another day at home, and we have this little pool in our backyard, and they were blowing bubbles. So I have a picture of them blowing bubbles, and then I have an individual picture of each of them. And I just thought it was so funny how both of them, they close their eyes when they blow their bubbles. I thought that was cute. And then I have this new, these are the new Smash Book little bags that they sell. And I have these bubble stickers, and I put some of the bubble stickers on cardstock so they weren't sticky on the back, and I put them in here and put bubbles we caught. And then just some journaling down here. On this one, we took a trip to the library because the library was taking the kids over to the fire station at the end of the block. So we got to walk to the fire station and see the fire station inside and out and meet the firemen. So here's one picture of them in front of the medic truck. And then here's a picture of my daughter next to all the controls. And these stickers I got at Joann's. I don't remember what brand they are, but I got them at Joann's. And then here I have just a fabric daisy here, and then this is a tattoo that the firemen handed out, and I just stapled it onto there. This is a alphabet flashcard I took from my daughter's set. It said fireman on it, so F for fireman. On the back I have the girls when we were walking over to the fire station. And then this is a picture of my daughter climbing, when she was climbing through the fire truck, and the fireman was helping her out. And then this one, my daughter actually took herself, my 3-year-old. She actually took this picture with my camera of the fireman all dressed up in his entire suit with the gas mask and everything. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then there's just some journaling there. I also did some journaling because this was the same day that movie theater massacre happened in Aurora, Colorado, during the new Batman movie. So I wrote about that and how life is short and to tell your kids I love you every day. So that was the same day as our fireman tour. On this day, we went to my in-laws, and they have a garden in their backyard. So this is my daughter holding a bowl of raspberries. I have another CC Designs girl that I haven't colored yet because I need to get some more Copic markers, but that's going to go right here. And then here is my daughter in the middle of all the vines, and then here's my husband and my youngest picking raspberries. So yeah, she was right in the middle of it picking it. That was funny. This one, I did this page in a video demo. So this is my bachelor finale, and she picked Jeff, which I was happy because that's who I wanted her to pick. These are my Greeting Farm colored little girls and boys. This is the bachelor, obviously, and then I had this one underneath, the checklist. And so this one was just one of those fun ones that I got to do. The next day, we just took a trip to the UPS store. We had to mail some documents, and I used one of these pockets from the Dollar Tree, and that's pretty much all that we did that day. I used a CC Designs and colored him in all brown to make it look like a UPS guy. On this day, I haven't got the journaling in here yet, but we were getting ready to go to the beach the next day, or the lake, I'm sorry, the lake. And so we had bought our sand bucket and floaties, and then I bought this little dress thing to go over my bathing suit. And then we got my daughter her bathing suit. So we were all set to go. And then the next day, my daughter threw a fit, and she didn't want to wear a bathing suit, and she didn't want to go anywhere. She wanted to stay home. So it was a very frustrating day where I just had a meltdown. I couldn't take it anymore. So we didn't go anywhere that day. So this is another CC Designs little girl that I colored. I journaled about it. And then this is where our picture at the lake would have been, and I journaled about that because I was kind of still angry and frustrated. And this is just me and my oldest daughter played games. So that's pretty much what happened that day. Then the next day was my son's 13th birthday, and he was visiting his birth father, which he has only been visiting the last couple years. He's been in his life the last couple years, and on this day he throws at me that he's not going to give my son back. So this is where the nightmare begins, and I'm in this whole family mess, going to court and everything. So the rest of this book is kind of all about that, and not too many pictures because I was very stressed and not thinking about taking a lot of pictures. So this is just an envelope with some journaling in it. I didn't get to this page. This page is another envelope with some journaling in it about building my confidence, about getting my son back. It was also the day of the opening ceremonies for the Olympics, so I did take pictures from my TV. This is from the opening ceremony, and these pictures are awesome. This is an image that I was thinking of coloring for a gymnastics girl. It's a CC Design one. This is one I got on Google because I didn't have this one. But here's some of the pictures from the opening ceremony. This is the torch. Another one of the torch. This is from the inside of the torch. This is before the torch went up. This is them running with the torch. This is just of the whole arena. This is with the one guy with the torch. This is when the British group came out onto the field. The Queen. Another part of the British group. This is when the United States came out onto the field. And another picture of the United States. This is just a picture of the hill with all the flags on it. The rings. And the ending fireworks, the finale. Just some more pictures. This is the arena, and these are all the fireworks. And this is the main finale right there, all the fireworks going off at once. More fireworks. And a picture of the arena. So lots of cool pictures in there. And another little Smashbook pocket here. I don't know if there's a whole lot more in here because, like I said, these are just some pictures of my son's room because I was missing him. Let's see. Here's some pictures about my top 10 favorite designers. So I just have a whole list of designers that I like to collect handbags. So these are a lot of all my favorite designers. And I have a bag from almost all of them. And that's just a little thing. Here's another page. It just says taking action. This is a picture of our barbecue. We had to sell in order to get money for the court papers. Here's some cards that I picked up that I just liked the sayings on them, so I just bought them. and saved them. Here's some pictures, not complete, but some pictures of Disneyland. It's gonna talk about the place. Cause I used to work at Disneyland when I grew up in California, and so this is just a picture of the front of Disneyland. When you turn here, I don't know if you've been to Disneyland, you know. This is Cafe Orleans restaurant, and I used to work there. One of the items that we served was the clam chowder bowls, and those are my super favorite. I have to have one every time I go. And then this is also next to Cafe Orleans. It's the little veranda where they sell gumbo right next to the Pirates of the Caribbean, and I used to work there too. And they sold the clam chowder bowls and the gumbo bowls, and they're just yum. This is just a little saying. It just says, if you had the chance to change your fate, would you? And when it comes to my ex, I would. So, and then this is just a picture of more documents that we had to do. These are my different dreams that I woke up and I remembered, so I wrote them down. I think I talked about that in my last video. This is another picture, another day at the courthouse. Lots of documents. I was there almost every other day. And that was that. So I will show you a quick preview. I don't have a lot done yet for my August book. My August book is the Blue Retro book. And I just have a couple things in here. I have a little picture here that my friend sent me on my email. It says, I love photos because the best thing about it is it never changes even when the person does. So I thought that was really cute, so I kept that there. Just says August. Don't have much on there yet. This is day 1. This is the day that I served papers. And this is just some movies that we picked up in the $5 section of Walmart. Here's my kids, again, painting more birdhouses for their collection. And I have some journaling to do there, and then there's just them painting again. Here I have, again, back at the courthouse, some papers to file. And then we watched on demand on our TV this movie, and we had some pizza for dinner. And I did some little extras in this book. I learned from, oh my gosh, I'll have to put her link to her video, but she shows lots of different ways to alter your Smashbook pages. So this is one of them. You just split it in half. And this is a picture my daughter sent me because she was visiting my mother, and she got her hair cut. The next day, the kids, we went, it was one of the hottest days. It was 94 here in Washington, and so the kids went swimming at my in-laws. So that's them in the pool with my husband. And I did some journaling about it. And then this one, I folded the page in half and glued it together, so it made a little flap. And then on this side of the flap, I have more pictures. And then I have on this page more pictures. And then, oh, another picture back there. Next, I don't have any journaling on this one yet, but I did put this quote that I found from my friend on Facebook, and I printed it out. It says, Lord, thank you for keeping me together when I am falling apart. This is before I'm still trying to get my son back. At the Regal Theaters here, I don't know if you guys have it there at your Regal Theaters, but they have, during the summer, dollar movies for kids, and it's called the Regal Summer Movie Express. So all the movies are $1. They have 2 movies a week, every Tuesday and Wednesday, and this is the schedule of all the movies. So this week we went and saw Rio, and I don't have the pictures in here yet, but it was my daughter, she's 3, it was her first time ever going to the theater, so that was a fun experience. This is the next day. This was our first day in court. This is the courthouse. I did some journaling and talked about how, because I had filed a restraining order to get my son back right away, and they approved, the judge approved it, so my son was able to come home immediately, and my ex had no rights to do anything. And this is the next day. I just have a velvet sticker here that says home, and my daughter and my son both came home the next day, and my father flew back with them, so I got to visit him for a little bit. And again, I don't have pictures in there yet. That's about it. The rest of it just has notes of what happened that day, but I don't have the pictures ordered yet. Here's another page that I just used a plate and cut it into a circle. Another altered page. Here's some more stuff for that. Again, here's another day we went to the movies. I cut this out from a picture that I had printed out, and it's day 14, so I have a little 14 from the Smash Book Brads. You can see that. Another movie, and that was today, so tomorrow is another day. So hope you guys like it, and go ahead and leave me comments. I still am having my Smash Book Club here at the being held at the Linwood Library, and the next meeting is probably going to be on a Sunday. I don't have a date yet, but you can find me at meetup.com/smash-book-club, and you can find me that way. So look me up, and hope you guys have a great evening. Bye.